Hello, I'd like to talk about my journey into eventually becoming a registered nurse as a mature student. I've just finished my foundation year and just awaiting the results in anticipation to begin my student nurse training in September, where I'm taking the adult route. I just want to firstly in this video talk about my experience as a foundation year student. So I'm 45 and it's been very many years since I've been in education, and I've found this route brilliant. It's got me back into education, got my mind into focus, reminded me how to write essays, and looked at different aspects and it's got me prepared for September. So in the foundation year, this began last September 2020. It began with me going into college. Yes, COVID was still a thing, and but I was able to go into college once a week, and the rest of my lectures were conducted via Zoom, which did cause difficulty at times, but didn't cause too many issues with my education. Eventually, as we all know, that COVID was bad over the winter and there was lockdown. So for the majority of my foundation year, this was all taken online via Zoom. But I was still able to interact with other students. We were put into breakout rooms via Zoom. We had a WhatsApp group so we could keep in touch with each other. So I still had the good student experience. So what to expect from a foundation year? I didn't know what to expect when I began this year, but I quickly got into it. It's I'm not saying it's easy. It's actually quite difficult. It's full on. But if you get your head down, work hard, have good time management, you can get yourself through it. I'm a mum. I have older children, but they still have a lot of responsibility. I still manage to go to work 2 days a week, and I managed to pull it off. So the first semester we did 4 modules. So we did skills, like a study skills module, where it went over things like communication, how to write essays, looking at plagiarism, paraphrasing, lots of different study skills. During this module, I think we did, I'm trying to think what I did. So yeah, we had to do a listening exam, we had to do a presentation, we had to write a report, and we had to write an essay. And this, I think, was one of the most important modules that I had, because, as I say, got me back into an academic mindset, and really got me focused on how I should be working and getting me ready for when I have to write essays next year. The second module I did was core maths, and I'm not going to lie, I hated every minute of it, but I managed to get through it. I just did lots of practice, got some books, worked really, really hard. I didn't find it easy, but I managed to pass that module, and I'm very proud of myself. And I understand that I need the maths for next year at university. So, you know, that was a good one. Another module we did on the first semester was ICT. I found it very interesting. As I say, as I've already said, I'm an older student, and finding, I knew the basics of Word and Excel, but it was really good. I learnt a lot for Excel, went into in-depth work. We had to, I'm trying to think back now, we did an essay, we did a report, oh yes, and we did a little exam which they tested us on Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. So that was good, we got through that. Then we had another module called Critical Thinking. I actually really enjoyed this module. It was very good. It's actually opened my mind and made me start thinking outside the box. It was a really fun, really good module. So I did maths. I'm trying to think of my subjects that I did now. Maths, ICT, ISLC. I think the other one will come back to me soon. The second semester, I'll go on to that and then perhaps I'll remember it. The second semester we did a psychology module. That involved an exam, writing a research report and doing an essay. I found psychology very intense, and that's one of the modules I found the most difficult. But as long as you find that if you can keep interacting, keep getting involved, attending every lesson, it gets you through it. We then had an ethics module, and this was very good, and this is going to prepare me for next year, and it linked in with other modules. I learned such a lot from this module. Again, I did a presentation, I think an essay and a report. Then I had a biology module which I absolutely loved. I love biology. That's one of the reasons why I think I'm going into nursing. That consisted of like a midterm exam, a final exam, and then I had to produce an academic poster. And I learned how to do an academic poster in the previous module, the ICT module. So a lot of the modules did interlink. And then the fourth module this semester was preparing for a career in care. Now this is probably one of the most important modules. It helped me prepare for my nursing interview as to get into nursing. It's a requirement of the Nursing and Midwifery Council. I'll probably do another video on my interview that I did with the university. But yeah, this got me prepared. I had to do a presentation, a report, and a reflective essay, and it really got my mind into thinking and preparing for next year and getting things going. So all in all, I found this experience of the foundation year okay. I was really nervous to begin with, as I was feeling very old. However, I fitted in with everybody really well, and even though I'm a little bit anxious about being a more mature student in September, I'm now looking forward to it, and I recommend a foundation year for anyone. Just go for it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm not very technical, so I can't do flashy things. So I hope I haven't spoken too much and sent you all to sleep. And excuse my messy office. But I'll be doing further videos on my journey to becoming a student nurse, and hopefully give you some helpful hints and tips. Okay, thank you. Bye.